60 seconds.
Check 1, check 2, test 1, test 2.
Cookie Hun, we're getting a little feedback. Could you turn down the levels on your mic?
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Hi, my name's Raul. On behalf of the staff and management, I welcome you to You Don't Know Jack. Now, let's get a move on. How many people are playing? One player. Fantastic. Fine line between being a game show and a babysitter. Hey, you want a 7-question mini-game or a 21-question maxi game with me?
No, I don't think that's what
All right, it's in the mail. All right, listen up. Soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the button that corresponds to the answer you want. Got that? Take a gander at this. These are going to be your buzzers. Then you make your answer choice using one of these buttons here. Got it? Good.
10 seconds.
And
9,
go to black.
8.
All right,
All right,
graphics
have
are
a
good
good
to go.
one,
Bring in the
everybody.
logo.
6, 5, 4, 3.
My Little Doppelganger, also available, My Little Split Personality, and My Little Addiction.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome, welcome. Hi, hello. This is You Don't Know Jack. I'm Cookie, and you're pathetic. Playing by yourself? Go read a book. Oh, all right, whatever. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. I need a category. Now serving. What's the weirdest place you've said whoopee? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, I'm sure you remember Mr. Whoopee from the Tennessee Tuxedo cartoon. Well, if instead of yelling whoopee, Mr. Whoopee yelled Whoopi Goldberg's real name every time he got excited, what would he exclaim? Karen Johnson, Ruby Stevens, Francis Whooperman, or Whoopee Brown? Oh, that's ugly. In case you're wondering, Mr. Whoopi would be yelling Karen Johnson, which wouldn't be a good idea. You should never make Whoopi angry. All right, hit me.
Number 2.
The selection is, do we really need 2 Eddie Vedders? $3,000 for this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Say Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam spontaneously divided into 2 little Eddies. Scientifically speaking, which Pearl Jam song title best represents the result of this process? Nothing Man, Alive, Jeremy, or Daughter? In science, a daughter is the first generation of something after it divides into something new. All I can say is if I had a daughter that looked like Eddie Vedder, I'd name her Alanis Morissette. Okay, pick a category. Shake hands with. I've got needs, so why haven't I invented anything? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get ready to complete this analogy. Necessity is to invention as Ingrid Bergman is to Isabella Rossellini, Debbie Reynolds is to Jamie Lee Curtis, Steven Tyler is to Liv Tyler, or Shannon Tweed is to Tootie. Man, you can't get any more wrong than this. Shannon Tweed and Tootie never have been and never will be the right answers. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Just as necessity is the mother of invention, Ingrid Bergman is the mother of Isabella Rossellini. Although I heard the blood tests aren't back yet to figure out who the father of invention is. Category, please.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
This one likes to go by Spawn of the White House. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, pay attention here. This one's a toughie. Number 1, marry Mary Elizabeth Aitchison. Number 2, plan sex around wife's menstrual cycles. Number 3, get elected vice president. What mathematical set of rules and birth control method is this an example of? Alger hysterectomy, governorigamy, algorithm method, or CIA IUD? That question was written as an algorithm. Al Gore married Mary Elizabeth Aitchison, and the rhythm method is a way of birth control using a woman's menstrual cycle. Woo! All that and not one mention of campaign finances. See, we don't always go for the cheap shot. Okay, I need a category.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
This little number's known as Christ, who left this mess? And we got $3,000 in the pot. Heads up, here it comes. If artist Andy Warhol had included references to some of his other famous works when he painted his Last Supper series, which of these would you not have seen? Mary ordering a Starbucks, Peter washing pots with a Brillo soap pad, Paul drinking Coca-Cola, or Jesus eating Campbell's soup? Andy Warhol painted many advertising images, but he never copied Starbucks.
Would you like room for cream?
No, my son, my cup runneth over.
I need a category. The category is, you're grossing me out. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Hey, remember Stephen Keaton, the father on Family Ties? Did you know he was played by an actor named Michael Gross? Well, if Michael Gross's character on Family Ties had fathered a gross of illegitimate children, what might audiences have seen on the show? 12 instant preschoolers, 100 ditzy fashion queens, 144 smart alecky geniuses, or 1,000 uninteresting wallflowers? A gross of illegitimate children would equal 12 dozen, or 144 kids. Which would prove once and for all that it's Stephen, not Elise, who carries the recessive conservative Republican gene. All right, hit me. Is it all the big words that are slowing you down?
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Here we have... Oh, Henry! Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Get ready and see if you can picture this. This holiday season, instead of the gift of the Magi, you give your sweetheart the actual Magi as a gift. What does he or she get from you? The baby Jesus, a group of ancient priests, Doug Henning's dog, or the Egyptian god of fertility? The Magi were an ancient cult of Persian priests. Of course, if you buy somebody the Magi, you also have to buy all the Magi accessories, the altar, changeable robes, etc. Okay, pick a category. The category? There's no plot, part 3. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Let's see how you handle this one. What's the most appropriate title for a movie about a tamarack, a tamarind, a tamarisk, and a tamarind? 3 trees and a monkey, 3 dogs and a walrus, 3 goats and a mountain, or 4 chickens? Tamaracks, tamarinds, and tamarisks are trees, and a tamarind is a monkey. Now that's family entertainment. Category, please.
He is number 9.
Coming at you. Bestiality and dropping balls. You get this one right and it's $3,000. All right, let's say you have a big New Year's party with a lot of champagne and things get a little out of hand. If all your pets got pregnant on New Year's Day, which one would go into labor around Labor Day? The donkey, the hippopotamus, the horse, or the sheep? A donkey's gestation period is about 365 days. Any ass would know that. Congratulations, it's a bouncing baby answer. The hippo's gestation period is about 8 months, so this hippo will go into labor around Labor Day. But the really amazing thing is, the baby's got your nose. Okay, I need a category. Okay, now everybody strapped in, safe and secure? Good, 'cause it's time for a 3-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct 3-way member is lit up and you score. Woohoo! But be wary, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you buzz in and you're wrong. And here we go. The category for this 3-way is a 5-year-old's idea of a 3-course meal. And we're getting all Neapolitan with classic Neapolitan ice cream flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Time to bust a move. Good luck. That's all. Now catch your breath while we see how you did. Nicely done. A perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? Let's check out your overall score. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I need a category. Let me show you what I think looks good on you. Let's see what we got going. A really big shoe. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, we've all been to a petting zoo, haven't we? Let's say you take the kids and head out to a kicking zoo instead of a petting zoo. Which of these could you not wear on your feet and kick at the same time? Bucks, mules, water moccasins, or lucky ducks? You wouldn't want to wear water moccasins because they're snakes. Although, I have to admit it, I love the idea of a petting zoo with snakes. All right, hit me. And this one is new swear words. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. If Christianity were taken over by the Church of the Subgenius, which of these expressions would most likely become tantamount to using the Lord's name in vain? Jane Almighty! Oh, Todd, damn it! I swear to Bob! Or, for Kristen's sake! The symbol for the Church of the Subgenius is a guy named J.R. Bob Dobbs. Yeah, and the worst thing you could tell someone in the church is that you hope they become normal. Okay, pick a category. Do I have to do everything around here? Well, what do we have here? Yo! $2,000 for a correct answer. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Which of these movie reviews best describes Sly Stallone's performance as a compassionate trucker fighting to get his son back, set against the backdrop of competitive arm wrestling? He sure had a mighty big fist. That film was a personal victory for him. He was over the top in the final scene. Or his dramatic scenes were a little rocky. Let's take a look at the right answer. Sly faces the challenge of playing a compassionate arm wrestler in Over the Top. Sly's next movie has him playing a misunderstood thumb wrestler. Apparently, the thumb wins. Category, please.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Well, looks like this category is a name in vain stays mainly in the brain. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Hey, don't you hate when this happens? It's your first day working at the Temple of the Norse Goddess of Marriage and you've already locked yourself out. What's the most appropriate thing for you to say? Where the hell are my frigging keys? Whoever took my keys can blow me. Hey, some bimbo snatched my keys. Or, I locked myself out. What a pisser. No, Bimbo is a young goddess who worked in direct opposition to the Goddess of Marriage. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The Norse Goddess of Marriage was Frigg, so you have indeed lost your frigging keys. Better pray to the finder of lost things, the goddess face. Okay, I need a category. Well, mercy me. It looks like a dis or dat question. The category for this dis or dat question is sounds to make you fat. Time for a little sugar. I'm going to check off 7 names, and for each one you have to tell me if it's a pop music group from the 60s or 70s, or if it's a Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor. If it's a top 40 pop group from the 60s or 70s, press the square. If it's a decadent Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor, slap the circle. And if you want to skip one, hit the triangle button. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. Alright, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Peace Pops, music group or a Ben & Jerry's product? Peaches and Herb. Wild Cherry. Vanilla Caramel Fudge. The Lovin' Spoonful. Cherry Garcia. This is it. Strawberry Alarm Clock. Goodness gracious, this, that, whatever, you had it down. Take a look at your score. Well, good things happen to good people, right? Okay, let's move on. I need a category. This one's called Playing Very Old Maid. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Imagine this wacky episode of the Brady Bunch. The Brady kids have broken the kitchen timer. Luckily, Alice is having hot flashes. If she's having hot flashes of average length, which activity can she time? A 10-second act of violence, a 4-minute poached egg, a 30-minute load of laundry, or a 6-hour refrigerator defrosting? The average hot flash lasts about 4 minutes. And Alice says that's twice as long as Sam lasts. All right, hit me. We don't have all day here.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
For your enjoyment, a bat walks into a bar. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Oh no, the Riddler has decided to take a new approach to thwarting Batman. If instead of normal riddles, the Riddler were to confuse Batman with the Buddhist riddles known as koans, what would you most likely hear him say? Jingle bells, Batman smells, there once was a man named Wayne, what's the sound of one bat wing flapping, or bats, bats, I hate bats! A koan is a non-rational statement or riddle used for meditation in Zen Buddhism. Here's the sound of one bat wing flapping. Okay, pick a category. Whoa, sorry to wake you, but we got work to do here. And I believe this one's called Dude! This one can net you $6,000. Think fast. Which actor would you not expect to see at a Fast Times at Ridgemont High 10-year class reunion? Nicolas Cage, Anthony Edwards, Christopher Penn, or Eric Stoltz?
Here's a little spending money.
The correct answer is... It was Sean Penn, not his brother Christopher, who starred in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He just wasn't pictured in the Ridgemont High yearbook because he kept attacking the photographer. Category, please. This category is known as mind-numbingly boring. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, I got a question. Why is it that these days people are even making movies out of video games? Did you see Super Mario Brothers? Well, if they made a movie based on the first Atari home video game, what would make the most logical setting? The jungle, a World War II battlefield, a table tennis table, or deep space? Atari's first home video game was Pong, which took place on a tennis court the size of your TV. Can you imagine what an exciting movie that would make?
Psst, I'll be right back. Tell me what I missed.
Shh. Okay, I need a category. Sorry, Slowpoke. May I introduce... I can't get this damn song out of my head! And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Alright, we all remember the Bible tale of Cain and Abel, right? Well, suppose God had wanted to make Cain's life in exile even worse than it was. Considering Cain's punishment, which song would have been most appropriate to play over and over in his head? The Cars Drive, Dion's The Wanderer, Christopher Cross's Sailing, or Kim Carnes' Betty Davis Eyes? Cain was forced to leave the fields he farmed and wander the land. This, of course, is the Bible's parable for why God created the Walkman. I need a category.
Looks like you've jacked before. Commit this clue to memory. It'll save your life someday. It's all so cheesy. Hope you don't play like Limburger. Good luck.
But not too shabby. Now let's see your final score. That's the game. Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, people. Let's get those commercials rolling. And, hey, Raul, can you find out if we're doing another one of these?
Well, look who made it onto the high scoreboard. Nice job. Big whoop. Enter your name. Blah, blah, blah. Very good. Now I'll go alert the media and see if we can get some press coverage for you. Hey, if you want to play again, just let me know whenever you're ready, all right?
Wet my chair. But now I've got a My Little Doppelganger doll, and everybody loves me.
You're all gonna grow up to be drunken whores, so shove it where the sun don't shine or I'll poison your lip gloss.
You're just kidding. my hair. It's also good for my dumb brother. Hey, Biff, Mommy said I could go to the mall with you.
Who told you to take your head out of the toilet, you little freak?
You wear girls' underwear and rub your wee-wee.
Saddle up, Tex. We're going shopping. Yeah.
And it works really great on grown-ups.
Cindy, turn off the TV and go to bed.
I'll go to bed when I'm good and ready, you pathetic nobody.
Oh, I guess a few more minutes won't hurt.
My Little Doppelganger is my best friend. Mwah.
Keep your gross lips off me and do something about that canker sore, would ya?
My Little Doppelganger. Also available, My Little Split Personality and My Little Addiction.
Come on down to Buster's Bait Shop, where your grub and crawlers, one-stop bobbers, hooks and poles and nets and line. So if your son or pappy is wishing to do some bass or crappie fishing, come to Buster's and have a real good time.
Buster's Bait Shop. Master baiters since 1923.
Psst, ladies. Is your biological clock ticking? If so, try the new fertility ring. It's a mood ring that tracks ovulation. It's simple. When it's that special time, the stone is blue.
The ring is blue. Randy, take me now.
I'm watching the game.
I said now.
Okay, whoa!
When you're barren, the stone is black.
Come on, baby, give me something.
Back off, Randy.
But honey...
Read the ring.
No more messy temperature readings, no more counting days. Just watch for the blue stone and get busy.
Whew, that was great, honey.
Yeah, I bet I'm knocked up.
Thanks, fertility ring.
Fertility ring. When it's blue, you screw.
How many times has your tarot reading sounded like this?
The days ahead will be filled with events and situations.
What does it mean?
That's $20.
Then it's time to visit the Silver Lining Tarot Center, where every reading is one you can feel good about.
Hey, the butterscotch pudding card. That means 2 helpings of dessert tonight.
Really?
Here at Silver Lining, you'll never see an unsettling tarot card because we've removed them all. Cups, wands, dead people on horses, all gone. Replaced with sunny, uplifting images the whole family can enjoy.
The card of smiling puppies. Wow!
Our readers provide you with accurate, ready-to-use information or your money back.
You won't notice any seats on the bus going home today, but there's one behind the lady in the blue parka.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.